They've only played a total of 7 rounds over the 2 maps they've won because they just keep dominating everybody. Janko talking about these starts, the pistol round stats. Well, fire with fire. MOUZ charging straight up middle.
3, 1 to Biff, 1 to Brawl, inviting G2 to take an early engagement.
Now, didn't get what they were looking for. Able to go aggressive and back off. G2 spread across the map. The bomb on the back of Modesty in upper tunnels. MOUZ jump spotting for info. Snacks and Nico with the ability to swing cat. Snacks has the util. Let's see where the new in-game leader wants to deploy it. Want to take contact long. Torji up to bat.
Torji on a big stage. Does he start with a bang? It's Nico up against him and a one-shot. Whistling past his ear, he will back away. Reposition, concedes long control.
Very tempered start from G2. Can run over teams, but right now, taking their time. Long cross smoke deployed. Flash and a pick into 2. Oh, no flash. Run boost? Clearing the car.
Simply a car clear. Exertion is activating. This is big. This is a huge gap. Oh, that's awkward. Nico has actually put one into Mario. MOUZ, he's done well, though. He has provided first blood of this quarterfinal. Now Torji feels the pressure. And this flank is being watched, but Nico needs that. Does get it.
The bomb's in B. Everybody from MOUZ has rotated to the wrong side.
It doesn't matter if MOUZ kills everyone on A. Now the bomb's planted, now the penny drops, and oh, so does the body. Torji's down to Snacks. Jimmy can't do anything. And G2, a slow, composed pistol approach.
And MOUZ walking out onto the big stage for his very first time at the tender age of 21, gets 3 kills to kick him off. That's going to feel good.
Oh, I loved it. MOUZ, when he was at the EWC, just saying first quarterfinal, first semi-final, first grand final. Well, here he is in the Lanxess.
Taking 2 of the AIM stars out long to take these duels on the pistol round. G2 will add to that pistol stat. The best pistol team of stage 2, and MOUZ one of the worst.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence. That was a very considered approach, and again they convert.
Even went for the decoy on the cross to see if they could bait out any utility before they went for the smoke. Exertion, part of this force buy.
But no, it's not going to feel good, Chad. Already starting your force buy with 2 players operating sub 50.
Yeah, that is a bit of an issue, but the fact that they have some territory over towards tunnels might pay off. You've got a crossfire from Jimmy, Shui, and Brolin down towards lower to assist. And G2 are coming back over diligently. On a bit of a clear. Then that was a surprise with the pistol. It wasn't just armor and rush. We saw some of the rounds they were playing throughout the group stage. Just 5 sets of Kevlar, taking the fights. They're going to flash them in. That would be very, very considered.
Can MOUZ fight back into the second round? A full investment. Trying to jostle for early control. And Shui, he's been spotted. The flash might catch him, but there's one back. Nico through, but Brolin and Jimmy make the MP9s work, and they've lost the bomb. This is massive for MOUZ. They're opening offensive defense, and it seemed to be working. MOUZ only the one, kept humbled by Torji's scout. They've got 30 seconds, Chad. The bomb, now the smoke fades, it's game on. It's Hunter and Modesty to try and rectify the situation.
Well, they know they have to finish towards B. They need to pick up that bomb, and time's not on their side. G2 have to go towards this bomb site.
Torji should be set for success. Hunter's low as well. 1 bullet from the scout to the body, brings down Hunter. Modesty healthy. A miss for his first. A little uncomfortable now as he advances. Torji's comfy, and so are MOUZ. This is their round. There's no time for Modesty. Survival integral. MOUZ will take it. The pacifist approach, and they bring him down.
Oh, just within time there. Modesty fortunate. We'll get that loss bonus short. But that's exactly what the desk wanted to see. Can MOUZ slow the roll of G2? This team, when they get going, when the momentum is there, they can't be stopped. But the fact that they stall them out, G2 coming back, considered in tunnels, the flash is there, smoked off in the choke. Time against them. And sure, a couple of wobbles from Torji, but makes good on the promise. And we're all tied up.
Fighting back, RG2, Nico. Taking a couple of pot shots, trying to keep the doors under lock. Exertion will be hearing some of those louder steps. He's pushed quite aggressively for those long responsibilities. Torji tasked with short. And that was what he was waiting for. Unable to convert, and now MOUZ is going to charge him down using that only rifle they have to great effect. A triple kill on the pistol. Now he's hit them with a double.
It's great to see his aim on display. Saw it on there, the pistol rounds, and now with the rifle, and this round is over. MOUZ have already opted to save.
Wow.
Jimmy and Brolin over towards B. Exertion's pushed out long to try and get them a little bit of space, but that happened so quickly. The only room that they were really granted was mid, straight up cat. Torji misses a shot. The support network of Shui was not in position to slow them down with util, and they just put pedal to the metal.
Can you put any words into what having MOUZ on this roster does to G2's T sides?
Well, look, he's a bit more of an aggressive element on the T side. The conversation about him on the CT side and anchoring and a little bit outside of his wheelhouse, once he gets going, he's going to be great at that too. But on the T side's more of his natural habitat. We saw on Ancient, he gets to take that mid space, and he loves taking these heads-up duels. And not only that, he's got a bit of an ego about him. He's a little bit cocky, which is nice to see.
I mean, we talk about how important confidence is in Counter-Strike. You'll hear it from players, from the pundits, from the fans. Anyone that plays this game knows just how important confidence is. And I think of that ego, it has to be present.
Well, it gives them another weapon, right? You've obviously got Nico you can turn to. m0NESY, he's out of his backpack era now. The rest of the team is firing. And that's allowing Hunter to make his plays and Snacks the same. So for G2 at the moment, there's so many weapons, but the Force by Wars are on. MOUZ with the saves, off back in. It's a delay on the long take. They have put out the corner smoke, so the CTs respect it. They've gone door smoke with Bluebin, Molly, and Exertion tucked in. But if it's a late pop and the flashes are good, Exertion might just get run down.
So they completely concede early. Space towards upper tons. It's up to whether or not Jimmy checks it.
Nice, guys. Fucking nice.
I knew this.
Happy with how things are going early. And with another redeploy of a smoke towards the long doors, G2 are going to go looking elsewhere. Very pack heavy.
Yeah, ready for a biff. They know there was a lot of saved rifles as there is a threat up against them. This could be a scout head-to-head. We do see it! Whoa, Torji deleted. m0NESY, scout on scout action, and he just deletes the rival.
Shui's on the way.
Big test for Xerxes. He has got a sound cue and an advantage! Whoa. Oh dear! MOUZ back turned as Xerxes engages. It's m0NESY, it's MOUZ. M&M indeed, and they are wrapping this one up.
Brolin and Jimmy, no options again. We'll have to wait till we get a few more rounds deep, but unless MOUZ have changed up their CT side, we casted them against Vitality just the other day and they got blown out of the water. First half, 12-0.
Right. Yes, that's right.
The scoreline ended up being 13-6. They had a cosmetic comeback, but they got absolutely embarrassed. And they were undefeated on the map, but they hadn't been tested a lot. There wasn't a lot of reps. A few of them were full of the break. It wasn't something that was towards the tippy top of their map pool.
And I know you're no psychologist, Chad, but a 12-0 half is going to shake you.
Oh, for sure.
Can they hold on to their guns? Because you know what? Nico doesn't seem to think so. Oh, he gets them both. Zero, zilch, nada. Nothing brought through to the next. This will essentially have to be a full economical to accept 4 for your opponent.
Oh, the economy game's been won, hasn't it? That's a great opener from m0NESY.
How did this go wrong for Xerxes? You can see a couple of missed bullets, but MOUZ was very quick to that. I mean, sure, he can beat himself up. It looks like he is, but MOUZ was just so quick to react and control the spray to find the head. 3-1, imminent 4, and it looks like the call is a bit more of a direct approach from both teams. Look at this. Straight up the guts.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much pack roll we've seen from G2, but it's working, so why not keep it up? And they'll be waltzing into a completely empty bomb site. MOUZ just trying to force the fights up the guts of not able to get away with anything. Now, we know MOUZ are trying to shrug this reputation of struggling in stage matches, and well, the one that they did convert was actually against G2, the old roster, sure, but they were able to get a victory in that environment, and the desk was touching on that should give them some confidence in the series back-to-back. MOUZ should be feeling that they can go toe-to-toe with G2, but this G2 is in fine form. And this is MOUZ still trying to convert when it matters most. Usually they are great. They are the gods of the group stage.
Yeah.
But losing that game to Vitality in the fashion they did, looks like it may have left a mark, especially if the CT setup has changed. I'll be keeping my eyes on that because Exertion was over towards B with Jimmy and Brolin was anchoring long. But I know we haven't even really gotten to full gun rounds yet, and it might be spawn-based at this moment, so we need to just keep the jury out before we make a final verdict.
Well, it's very well handled by G2. No one goes down. Bomb goes off.
And I think something with the map pool, there's definitely the bravado. When you talk to Exertion about this match or being on stage and going head-to-head with these bigger names, he likes to say that, you know, this team's got the firepower and they can stand and bang with anybody and they're going to take the fights and the duels and be aggressive. So the bravado is there. And I think with the map pool, the team thinks the same. To have Dust2 Mirage, a very good map as well for G2. A map they lost once to Astralis just the other day. But I would say that was G2 losing the map as opposed to Astralis winning it.
That's a fair analysis of the situation. We are going to be seeing a bit of friction early towards long. I say that, held at bay by the flame for now. That smoke is threatening. And now they know where he is. Ooh, jumping across. Risky business from Xerxan. He's all right, relatively unscathed. Gets away, will reposition. Look at this, though. He's completely isolated. Nico's kind of on a one-man mission right now.
They're taking an awful lot of space. Just wants to take a heads-up duel. Might be able to catch them in rotation. Knows that Shui potentially floating towards spawn as the other link piece of this mid-puzzle. But MOUZ low on util, can't block. No mollies, no smokes. This is troublesome.
They heard the flash. They'll know up has been taken by the CTs, or can infer that.
Oh, miss molly there.
This is the fight they're waiting for on multiple fronts. So yeah, Xerxan's forced away. They will have long.
That feels very small for MOUZ right now.
I'm worried about Jimmy. Shui's clearing. This is a fight. This is a very important fight, and Jimmy has found him. A first blood for MOUZ on the gun round. Action on long. Reactions very quick. And it's a flash. It's a re-aggress straight into long. Takes a one and done. Snags onto Shui though, and he's been wall-banged down to 10 HP. Oh, Monacy clears him out. Xerxan's gone. We have still got a 3-on-3. How can this go wrong? It seems it may. Torji caught out in no man's land. Brolin claws it back, but caught on the mantle. Has Jimmy got any more in him? Yes, he does. Oh, Jimmy stands and delivers a triple. That's the B anchor just running all the way to A to be the hero MOUZ need.
That might have been what caught them off guard there as well. Over towards Gandalf, not expected. Jimmy with the opener and the closers, and that is the first opening kill that MOUZ have to post so far in map number 1. This one was a tussle with no util really left to work with. It had to be the rifles and Jimmy. Fantastic close, the Finn, ice cold. Money still brittle for MOUZ.
Nico feeling aggressive this time. Didn't like the way that last round went. Nade on the clear, he's not exposed.
And finally some pace from G2. It's been a bit more tempered. Hunter might have a head-to-head with Torji. More pressure applied to long. Snacks to molly out car. Flash over, get the AWP and pit, fortify the position.
They've done just that. Torji is investigating Hunter's domain. Tasked with holding on to this for G2. Oh, a step. Hunter has been given a gift there. And he might continue to investigate himself. Torji turns tail. The timing may favor Hunter here. Known to be a big game player. And he does connect the headshot. Clears out lower. Torji going to be upset about that one. Limited defensive resources. Never mind missing a player. And creeping and crawling is Snacks.
Look where the bomb is. There's no decision from G2 just yet.
Patience here. Hunter trying to penetrate B as Snacks does the same on A, and it's good from Xerxan. An equalizing frag, and if Jimmy holds on to B, now it's uncomfortable for G2. They have 30 seconds, and Xerxan caught off. It was a quick shot from Monacy on the AWP there. Not an easy one to hit by any stretch, and no, he's done it again. Monacy nearly finds 3. Shui lives on to extend MOUZ's hopes of defending this site. Nico mantles up, it's good from Shui, it's fantastic from Shui. Multi-kills on multi-kills to weather the storm of that long take.
Important stuff there from the young in-game leader. Needed that one. The back-to-back rounds putting G2's economy into question, and they're going to take a tactical timeout to have that chat. Put Cycron on the mic, Taz the same, but that is massive. That is what you want to see from MOUZ. The fact that the individuals can take the fight, you need to step up with these multis. The pressure was on again. Players looking for info. Brolin ahead of the smoke, wanting to take the duel. Exertion looking for info because Hunter's on B. They didn't have the answers, but Shui did.
Different round as well. If Jimmy goes down, as you said, it was a one-on-one. The B site could have been open. Time was light. An attack timeout taken by G2. Dust2 that looks to have elapsed.
And these are the differences that MOUZ are going to be looking for. Against Vitality, lose the pistol, a 1v3 against Zywoo, lose a 1v2 versus Spinks, lose a 1v2 against Flamesy. Now the clutches starting to go in their favor. But they've been able to make this one work, G2. Orb can come out in the hands of m0NESY. Both Torji and m0NESY with the weapons of choice. It's a Galil, lighter on the util side. Less options, but all peak and just.
That little turn of his mouse, that swipe on the mouse pad may very well have saved his life there. Uncomfortable for Hunter, and Brollan is going to be set up for this. Flash, no, going to blind him, but Brollan still outweighs him. Good work from MOUZ's back. He advances long ahead of the smoke. Takes control, burrows in towards blue bin. They have long. Nico tasked with doing what Hunter couldn't. He'll hold lower. Lots of moving pieces. MOUZ, they're not slowing down. They're staying active here, Chad.
Yeah, Nico might go overlooked. In fact, the second lurk towards the tunnel. Shui noted towards Car, needs to back out, has the oversight of Torji.
Re-advancing again.
Fighting.
They want to fight. MOUZ, this is looking very promising on this big stage. They're playing their game, their way, 55. And look at them, so active across the map. Oh, and it may cost him his life. Shui goes looking. m0NESY will catch him. Does Nico start to move yet, or is it more on long? Util will be thrown out. Snacks will smoke the cross. Torji's waiting for this. Just a little inch, and he'll take it. MOUZ crouch peeks into the orb. Jimmy caught in rotation, but out aims Nico. That's a big frag from Jimmy. Snacks and m0NESY, they are in trouble. Getting across, trying to plant this bomb. Gandalf occupied. That's a gift. That smoke feels like it's a bit of a gift. Fakes it out. Brollan extends, and Torji, he's going to close it out. A double kill from their AWP. There's nothing here for m0NESY, surely. He'd like to hold on to his AWP, but that's not surely going to happen either. They're all around him. Goes down in the smoke, and we are tied up here on Dust2.
All right, feels like MOUZ are believing the G2, and they definitely have. We've got 3 consecutive rounds and back-to-back tactical timeouts from G2. Taz, feeling the pressure, maybe not liking what he's hearing in those comms. It has been easy street for G2 ever since that little hiccup. Less than a month ago, they come out of the break with this new shiny roster, same engine, different driver. Snacks is in that seat, and you've got MOUZ, a new heavy hitter. Go to EWC, grand final. Wow, things are looking bloody great. Over to Blast, group stage, building on what they started. And coming into Cologne, a little hiccup against Saw. They lose 0-2, but that lower bracket, Spirit versus G2 opening round, they absolutely trounced them 13-3, 13-1, and then from there it has just been G2 on a tear.
Yeah, it's a very cutthroat lower bracket, and G2, they made light work of the opposition. Astralis melted. Dust2 was one of the tools in their tool belt. And this one looks like it might be MOUZ taking the lead. Xertion's not ready for the deagle, but a messy one from MOUZ. He gets the job done in 7 bullets. Shui incendiaries him out. How has he not gone down? We get there eventually.
Oof. He really needed that. He was the only defender on A. Torji had actually started over towards middle with the AWP. He's rotated back now. The fact MOUZ gets one, completely undetected. Exertion, as mentioned, has swapped positions with Brollan.
But there's nuances to these positions that perhaps he's missing.
So the lack of reps could be a bit of an issue. 4v4, all the advantages still for MOUZ.
I mean, this is just Deagle's search and one smoke grenade that has now been utilized. Actually, Brollan's a little uncomfortable. They will look for a fight, and he's going to find Snacks. Good headshot from Jimmy, and locking it down, doing what they had to. It's a triple kill. He's up to 11.
Yeah, never fear. Jimmy's here in the conversation at the moment. Still plenty of the year to go, but for Anchor of the Year is Jimmy. Glass onto our scene, another one from the MOUZ Academy. And he has had some fantastic moments. All right, well, that was just the Deagles for G2. MOUZ with a 1-round lead. Buys back out. Aggression towards long. Corner smoke, flashes, and Torji's AWP sounds off.
MOUZ aggressing. Snacks spots out a little bit of a flash of Brollan, but will retreat successfully. Torji responsible for short.
I like this. He shoots long, repositions immediately, tries to get himself another semi-aggressive angle for a fight. But G2 looking all in towards long with 4. Snax is that loose piece.
Brollan not anticipating Snax's position. That's a big frag from Snax, his 4th frag, but catches Brollan. Uncertainty brewing now for MOUZ. How does Zershan fare in this fight? He's opted for a real all-in angle here, hoping to be overlooked. Turns the flash, delivers the headshot. Takes down MOUZ, that's a big scalp to post. Up and over, Shui supporting. Down to Hunter, a double kill.
Look where the bomb is.
Oh, it's down in enemy territory. Exposed, but retrieved. Gets away with it. Snax confirms no present CT. That nade could do a lot of damage. Oh, destruction. m0NESY still in it to win it.
They know Toji shot as well because he naded.
And so now the bomb plant and the reposition happen simultaneously.
Snax has heard him.
Dipping. Snax closes it down. That's a high-impact round. That's Snax and Hunter to thank for that one. m0NESY sure a cherry on top. But a lovely double from both Snax and Hunter.
Yeah, the openings keep coming in favor of G2. Got the lion's share so far. Got 8 out of the 10 rounds played. So that's quite handy on your T side when you're trying to dictate the tone. You're taking the fights and you're winning them. Well, that one, Brollan came to Snax. 2 rounds left in the half. MOUZ are fully invested. G2 have a chance to win this one 7-5. It's going to be a light purchase for MOUZ into the next if they lose this one as well. Loss bonus towards the bottom of the barrel.
Is Snax anticipating this presence is Torji. Bringing an M4 to the fight and swinging out. Unsuccessful. Snax just body shots him down as he hit that. Just sprays straight through the smoke onto Zershan.
Well, they can nameplate them right now. They know this is the to-be defenders.
Yeah, just Jimmy and Brollan, they partner up. Evacuate the site. And this is where G2 just say chill. The fight may very well come to us. These CTs are in need of information and kills if they want to rectify this huge discrepancy. They let MOUZ work. They say, go have fun. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you find.
I think G2, when they played Astralis on Mirage, rounds got away from them because they overplayed their hand. They were too horny to finish the rounds, just taking those fights, getting stuck in. Well, now they're a whole lot more tempered. So not only are they still showing off their individual prowess, they're baiting MOUZ into the push. And Nico ready for that in MVP form, the MVP of last year.
Such good control. Will they find them both? m0NESY closes. It's 6 for G2, and just as you were highlighting, Chad, yeah, that just looks like G2 that may have been learning from some of their mistakes, some of their shortcomings.
Yeah, they definitely would have gone back, watched the demo, said, hey, boys, that was our map to win. We could have kept that 2-0 versus the Danes. We made it more stressful than we had to, but these are all learning experiences. This is a roster that is only playing their 27th map of Counter-Strike here in the Lanxess on a Friday night in front of a packed-out audience.
I mean, that's crazy considering the teams they've beaten and the manner in which they've been finding these wins.
Let's go, boys. Let's do nothing, okay?
Yeah.
Vibes are high, G2. One more round to have a lead coming into their defense. MOUZ working with what they can, what they could afford. This flash, again, Nico's got the angle to not be affected by it whatsoever. And MOUZ, nice headshot there. Zershan's had a tough half. That will be his 11th death. As all caught, there's knife out on the retreat. They have an opportunity. He's full blind, 1 HP. Oh no, Nico somehow is still alive.
Well, they're feeling the pressure. Team flashing, but still smashing. Hunter takes down Jimmy. Just Torji and Brollan. G2 are going to make it 7.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Torji would have to do the unthinkable with just a scout. Presses his eye to it, goes looking for trouble. m0NESY actually caught with his knife out, but it's just damage. It's all cosmetic. G2 picking this map, starting this quarterfinal, and leaving the first half with 7 to MOUZ 5. It does at least feel like that MOUZ are not so yet succumbing to the pressures of the big stage. That run, 4 rounds was it on the trot? Not bad at all. 5-7 on the half. We will be back. The Lanxess awaits a conclusion to map 1 of our second quarterfinal. MOUZ G2 second half, Dust2. It was a competitive affair in our first half. G2 with the lead, 7 on their T side. That is the bar set for MOUZ. A mix of the old generation and the new on either roster. Moving into this one, we are looking to see if they can put up a fight against NiKo, 8, m0NESY, 12, MOUZ, 12. Chad, everyone's hitting their shots.
I think they are. They win the force buy in the second round, they don't convert, but at least they're able to push back. Big multis from Jimmy and Shui put them on the board and help them take control of the economy, but they need a pistol. Or will G2 keep up their streak?
Oh, and Torji starts as he means to go on. A statement of intent, but overlooks a double setup. MOUZ, he times it right, nails the shot. m0NESY active on short, but look at those dual Berettas. They're going to have to do some serious work. Snax, what's he got? He's got nothing. Xerxin, that's a big frag to open up the avenue into that B bomb site. And with Brolin onto m0NESY, Hunter putting up a bit of a fight here. May overlook Jimmy. Quick mantle, hard to adjust. Puts it onto MOUZ in a 1v2, manageable. He's already got 2. Can the young gun make a statement with this 1 versus 2 clutch? Molotov and a smoke, everything stacked against him.
Has time to work with.
They reposition to double peak, but he still isolates the first. He's going to overlook him. Shui behind! He still gets his crosshair close.
Your heart sinks a minute there when you see him able to get that crosshair turned around.
Oh,
skips a beat for a moment. MOUZ, that would have been miraculous.
I was worried for Shui. Just how, you know how quick he is on those full 90-degree turns, 180 degrees.
Oh, this will capture well.
Oh, good work from Shui. Locks it down and converts. An important pistol.
Yeah, well, we've split them in the series. Force buys out for G2. MOUZ are definitely here to put up a fight. Putting the conversations to bed right in front of our eyes.
NiKo's Deeg. An iconic one with MOUZ logo on it. Back in the MOUZ Sport stays. Many a moon ago.
No nades to break that open for G2. Honestly, we'll need to get a move on. NiKo peering out and removed. Great shot from Xerxin. He's 5th, short, but impactful. You take down this G2 force buy, and you buy yourself 3 consecutive rounds.
Yeah, and taking down NiKo is going to be a boon for the confidence. Oh, MOUZ demonstrates his own mechanical prowess.
He's going to want to hold on to that AK. Right. This round likely to be over unless m0NESY can put up an objection.
Oh, spots one. That information goes both ways. He stabilizes onto Xerxin. It's uncomfortable, but overcome. Even Snax takes a lick of damage on the smoke spam. He's trying to use that new box, perhaps, to find an angle, but a Molotov will ward him away. MOUZ has got closer. They have a kit on Snax. Perhaps that was the conversation, but I think surely the decision is made.
Might be able to try and grab this other drop rifle, thanks to m0NESY's shot. So hang around, see if you can give yourself something to carry through in the next. Snax, don't get too cheeky with it.
He's got it.
Yeah, look at that. Just snatches it right under the nose of MOUZ.
Brolin's looking for it too.
But this isn't just 2 AKs. It's 2 AKs and 2 Deagles. So that means everybody on G2 is going to be equipped bar 1. And even then, maybe you see somebody invest with a P250. This is going to be quite a deadly next round of play. I would assume that Snax will give the AK to NiKo. I think the real question is, will he buy Kevlar behind it? Snax is more than happy to take these sacrifices for his teammate. So if he drops the AK to NiKo, NiKo gets armor, then Snax is going to have to likely drop him a rifle again into the next round. But we'll keep hold of that for a moment. Oh, is the buy starting to take shape? All right. They're going the safer option. NiKo will just get one of the Deagles. m0NESY the same. Hunter left in the lurch. But 2 AKs in play, both with armor. Some light investment into util. MOUZ, this one's going to be tough. Jump spot from Torji, sees nothing towards lower. That should free up Xerxin to be a little bit faster towards lower. Brolin smoked off, can note that.
It's going to be noteworthy considering what they're up against. The penultimate smoke already utilized, and time plentiful for MOUZ. They're not in a hurry here. MOUZ once and welcomes a duel, and he's going to get one onto Xerxin. Can he stabilize the spray? He does. at cost of his own health, but he actually seems to want to subvert the expectation and come back for more. Shui, good work from him on the Galil. Takes him down, one of the rifles now lies idle, unretrievable. Has MOUZ overstepped the mark there. Long pressure coming in thick and fast, but Nico Stieg is taking a feed, and Hunter, how's he got two? The big game player, the big game Hunter, takes two heads with just a P250. He got the short end of the stick and he's used it to find a double.
Shui in a 1-on-2. You can see a kit lying idle just in front of Shui. That can be picked up if they want to go for this 1-on-2 situation, and I think they'll give it a hot crack. m0NESY and Nico with those dropped deagles. No armor to work with, a molly. Where does Shui opt to find himself in this post plant?
Oh, m0NESY screaming, I found the kit, smoke on the door.
If he plays back plat, the molly's perfect for this. It's either car or back plat, you're going to use this.
Nico gifted it, looking to trade out. This is it. Oh, Shui, hot and bothered, what a one-tap. Nico is next victim, but that's the Molotov! Using everything at their disposal. A couple of saved rifles, a Hunter P250. And that one's gonna tilt MOUZ, and G2 have stolen a round.
MOUZ's form at the moment, I know he only got one kill, but he is 17-8. MOUZ is a monster on this big stage. And then his teammates pick up the pieces. This is some of Hunter's biggest impact so far. They kill Snacks towards B. They know that the other rifle's been dropped. They want to quickly dart over towards that site, but by doing so, they're not diligent. And then they offer themselves up. Ropey now for MOUZ. Or for Torji.
They have to respond now, keep themselves ready, composed, and look at the damage onto m0NESY. Brolin nearly found an opening there. Torji, he may have a chance as well. And it's actually a refight. Brolin goes and finds MOUZ. That's a big scalp, even trades. But it's MOUZ that prevail. Jimmy brings down Hunter. That's the B players gone, dead, buried. Bomb maneuvers in towards the B site. Nico and m0NESY, however, do remain. A decision to be made.
Yeah, Nico's miles away. He's pushed out long, still clearing, making sure nobody lies in wait. As far as the util is concerned, we've got mollies again in play, a couple of flashes and smokes. And we've seen a few teams in recent history when they're retaking, they'll do this fake smoke towards tunnels. I wonder if G2 even give this a go. The bomb's just gone down. And, well, Nico trying to play with the crowd there. Looks like we might be calling this one off. MOUZ responding again, and this is what you want to see. The fact that they can bounce back. They are not just allowing G2 to run all over them like those that have come before in the lower bracket.
Yeah, and it's Shui, you know, I mean, making the call, but also in that 1v1, 1v2, of course, initially, but did isolate that first with a great headshot. But he quickly gets on the mic. You know, I'm sure that you can appreciate that as a in-game leader yourself in your playing days.
Oh, they might chase this down. They know where m0NESY is. Removing the orb, that could be huge. Towards the side, time starting to tick. Shui still having a look, but they'll call it off. For me, it's Brolin. The fact that he does so much damage towards long. The comms towards A would be screaming. The trading towards B, that was really good work because we've seen that set up from G2 a couple of times. But Brolin, by keeping them committed towards long, means the rotation to B is miles away. So the young Swede on your screen right there, great work from him. Back into the buys. It is Snacks operating with a 5-7, but everyone else with a rifle in their hands.
Potential head-to-head on that mid-fight, but Torji, he's just spotting the m0NESY. He's aggressing. Supported by Hunter, but G2, they've erected a rather disruptive setup. Xerxon and Jimpat maneuver towards it, and a tag onto Xerxon. Now set up is Hunter. Can't get away unscathed. A very important trade. Jimpat provides it.
MOUZ to be tested.
Brolin bested him last round. Can he do it again?
He's on an island.
He knows this position. He's played it himself. Can he win out the duel? Yes, he can! Sweden, a nation used to be at the top of the food chain in Counter-Strike. Now Brolin, the pride of the nation. Big headshot from him. Uncomfortable now for G2.
Yeah, they're so spread. m0NESY trying to fortify this A defense. He'll take short off of Nico so he can focus towards long. But the reroute from MOUZ, a great call to make. Just Snacks with a 5-7, but the pistol was the undoing only a few rounds ago.
Valid. Nico feeling a lot of pressure, staring at the floorboards. It's just Shui throwing out all of this out, but it is keeping m0NESY and Nico convinced they are the ones that are about to try and win this round, and it's just Shui. The penny will drop. The headshot, nice from Nico, but Snax, here he goes. He readies himself. They're saying, long clear, it's you. It has to be you. Snax, what have you got? Gets away after the first! Oh! And a second! Oh, no! Snax, that is ridiculous! Just a pistol chat, 3 running at him, and he takes them all!
Oh, it's been a while since Snax has been in the Lanxess. 2016 with his coach Taz alongside for the ride, but the 31-year-old turned in-game leader makes a bit of a statement on the stage.
What on earth? The third is beautiful, look at him! He's moving like a 17-year-old in this armor.
Hunter liked the way that one went down.
MOUZ didn't. Tactical timeout call, 30-second breather required.
Well, back and forth this second half of play. We could have had this in the first as well, but G2 strung consecutive rounds, put themselves in control of that economy. We will continue to see these teams lock horns. Not going to back down, MOUZ.
Nice. Let's go!
I thought I saw a little smile creep onto his face there. That's a rarity. It's got to feel good. G2.
This is a very tough round for MOUZ. They are so limited on utility, focusing on what the call can be from Shui. Very, very light on. Couple of flashes, couple of smokes. Xbox will land. Shui to take this space. Has the AK. This is so tough to call. When a round like this presented itself for G2, MOUZ happened. Who will be the hero for MOUZ?
Front of the pack.
This is quick, seemingly
It's
undetected.
They have to be worried about that long AWP, and here it is, it's m0NESY. Can anyone out-duel him? It's Shui! First in, best dressed, takes down the AWPer. G2 shaken by that. They can't quite believe it. The site is lost, the bomb is planted. Can MOUZ erect a post plant? It's gonna have to be crossfires. Light on nades, a single flashbang for Brolin. The same can't be said for G2. HE grenades, but they're running out of players. They're losing left and right. MOUZ, Snax added to the naughty list. And Jimmy, he spots out Nico on retreat. Trying to back away. They want his gun. They want his life. They want to make this one hurt. And they will. Just Hunter remains, and they are coming his way. Xertion falls. Jimmy in pursuit, but from behind, Shui strikes with his prize. m0NESY's zoom banger.
That's a massive shot from Shui. It's so difficult to put that into context of how huge of a kill that is. I'm talking about the lack of utility. If you're an AWPer in that position, normally what you're undoing is the bridge smoke, the elevator smoke, the flashes to continue to push you off the line. It's just the timing. m0NESY had cheated over towards long to help out MOUZ, who was having a tough time dealing with Brolin. So in that head-to-head in this second half of play, Brolin is stepping up, and finally the cracks are showing for G2. 9-9 tied up, but MOUZ surely double digits first. This is an eco. And this is an eco with only 1900 as the loss bonus going into the next. This is dangerous territory for G2 to find themselves in.
I'm so impressed by MOUZ and that round. But multiple in this T side where they get shaken, they get disrupted, and they just get straight back to the winning ways.
Check out this stack.
Gonna get a horrible scare. Does find one. Isolates Nico from the stack of starter pistols. And now it's just a shooting gallery. Their targets are just salaried. And down goes Snax, a dink to Shui. Insignificant, nothing to report. Hunter liked the way Snax's 5-7 looked. He wants to take it for a spin and uses it to great effect. Magnificent effect. Oh, Shui was low there as well. A couple of nice shots, but it is double digits for MOUZ.
And there was a little bit of spamming of bodies towards the tail end of that one. So letting them know we're in the lead now and we are here to play. Well, that map's up next.
Yeah, that's why I veto it when I play with Chad.
Well, this is the third and last tactical timeout from Taz. G2 expending two very early within the first half of play. but they have been put under pressure. Only team to best them in the tournament so far was Saw, throwing them down towards the lower bracket. But they seem like they were on a mission since then. It's all about slowing them down, giving them tougher starts to games. Well, MOUZ are doing that. Honestly's been able to get out the orb. Needs to be a difference maker this time. Cannot just be a free kill for Shui.
Yeah, what an incredible kill. Early util, doors, long corner, m0NESY is trying and he is succeeding. Can he get away? Torji misses his shot on the hunt. Trying to find the equalizer immediately. It is denied. m0NESY sticks around for a moment. Hunter tasked with mid. Have yet to see MOUZ spend too much time around here on their attack.
MOUZ are pretty postured for a B split. They've got the utility advantage, but just one smoke on Shui. A couple of HEs, mollies, flashes to work with, but it doesn't look like they're going to be deploying it for the mid to B. Hunter and Snax trying to stay active. They're actually heading down towards mid. Well, it looked like they were for a moment. Snax close. Hunter now outside of window. They've somewhat foregone the site, and Shui's lining up the door smoke. They gave up the bomb site. This could be problems for G2.
This could be a real misjudgment on their part unless Hunter can find something with the angle on window. Spotted out now. They can't believe it. MOUZ can't quite believe their luck. The site is theirs for the taking, and now they can throw out the nade onto the face. Hunter, a barrage of HE grenades find him. And that's the way you entry into the B bomb site. That's how you find a 4-on-4.
I don't think you can go for this. This is a tough retake. At the best of times, with the number advantage, it would have been considered. They had the kit, but the util wasn't there. Whatever was the penny dropping, were they worried about a short execute, a late long pop? Somehow MOUZ have called... Wait, hold up. They're hanging around.
They are hanging further and closer than one would have imagined. They were hoping that perhaps on the departure they could catch what m0NESY does. Brolin, though, will take it all away by Nico. They have to get away. m0NESY trying to save the AWP. The time's not there for anything more. Couple of kills from m0NESY, saving the AWP important for both, and Impact will do so for Torji.
Gets dicey for a moment, but you go for a default plan, you're staying alive towards that car position. You don't really have to exit the B bomb site, right?
No, just chill at the bricks.
You're all good.
Yeah, not sure.
All right, well, G2 trying to get tricky with it, and now they are in hot water. They are in trouble. The fact that triple nades come through the window, I bet Hunter's shaking his head. How could you possibly believe that? And Brolin standing and delivering 12 kills, starting to get impact towards the name. Frustrations for the B defense. The money's just not with G2. MOUZ, hot pursuit of 12.
Yeah, Nico took the spawn long, doesn't find anything. The util good, and oh, actually, that's great. The Impact brought down to just 31 points of health. The scout from Snax has connected early, hoping to finish the job, but gets away. m0NESY regifted his signature weapon. Necessary caution here from Xerxan. Approaches lower, claims it for MOUZ. A little gap in that smoke the Hunter's trying to work with. Intermittently, good work. Xerxan opens up the account for MOUZ's 12th. You have the man advantage. Covered by m0NESY, but MOUZ empty-handed on the D. Gets a double for Xerxan, bomb on the floor, and 60 seconds to solve this puzzle. You have Brolin in long. Does that encourage you, entice you towards the A side?
They can clear this short smoke.
Oh no, m0NESY catches Torji with a flick of the wrist. A miss from Nico.
And 4 in the round for Xerxan. Sure, a lot of them on lighter buys, but you see how tough, how tense this round got. Just Snax with the scout. They know he was over towards B. Just need to find him, and Jimmy will. That's 12 for MOUZ.
Holy moly. This team, they've taken huge names down on their lower bracket run. Crazy pistol win rates. Looking like this is one sweet, sweet honeymoon. And MOUZ stepping into a quarter-final of bringing the fight, showing what they're capable of.
Go back to the big stage, that conversation. Chengdu, MOUZ took down G2. Different roster, sure, but running with with that confidence as far as the head-to-head is concerned, and something had to break for MOUZ. Just one more round to pick up map number 1, then we go into Mirage.
They know they can beat them. They've proven that to themselves. But this is a different look from G2.
I love the pace. MOUZ is going to get overrun.
Is this the last round on Dust2? MOUZ not anticipating someone so close, unable to transfer, traded. They have the site now. G2 in trouble, in jeopardy. Is this really the end of Dust2? Another well-placed HE grenade. Incendiary to try and delay. They're not in a hurry here. 70 seconds and MOUZ have already got so much control of this bomb site. It could have gotten worse there. Hunter chipped down, m0NESY lower. Good nade back. But bomb planted. Brollan weathers the flame to ensure that bomb goes down. Now it's the pressure rising for G2. MOUZ start to believe this is their map. They start to believe they will have a lead in this series, in the Lanxess Arena. One last go for G2. Flash, smoke, push, big. Hunter finding Zershan. Pressure onto Brollan. Needed that, and they hit all their shots in unison. The G2 cast of characters collapse, and only m0NESY with no time. Just a couple of nice shots as MOUZ make it so. G2's map stolen away by MOUZ. This end here? They don't seem to think so. Let's find out together. The second map of our second quarterfinal. We duke it out on Mirage. We'll be on the attack first, MOUZ. They're going to be the ones that have to bring those Glocks and try and start with a pistol up against G2, who've been winning pistols left and right.
They split them over there on Dust2, and you also need to touch on MOUZ's T-side close on Dust2. It was brilliant. Not only was Shui calling them into a good game, he also was finding some great impact. See if we can pick up where he left off. Waiting for the G2 aggressions. They'll be the first to have a look. Hunter calls mid clear, has Nico on window. m0NESY not too far behind. MOUZ towards connector. It will be a bit of a retake A setup, but noting, oh, hold up.
Searching and Hunter delivering. Finds the head early. Zershan, oh, no trade available. Shui thought he had an opportunity, and now caught out by MOUZ.
Might be able to plant. They know that A player's connector.
You're right, that bomb is being delivered towards the site now. MOUZ has an opportunity onto the planter. It's Jimmy, and he's lost the bomb, lost his head, and MOUZ goes down eventually. A bit of a war of attrition there from Brollan's Glock, and yeah, re-peeks into Nico. That only goes one way. Puts it all onto Torji as G2 look to start off this second map strong.
All right, well, bomb doesn't go down. The question is, will MOUZ force without the extra cash injection, or will they take a save? Shout out to Pasha. Biceps one time.
You know, I actually learned to cast at Pasha's London school.
It's a good one. That's where Ultimate came
from
as well,
best.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. He's looking good.
All right, well, let's see. There's no force spy, so we're not going to have the financial back and forth. We just have a Brollan Deagle. And he was jousting with MOUZ towards long when he swapped over towards that T side.
There's the Brollan Deagle, and it's MOUZ that falls victim to it. They're going to get a plant, Chad. They were convinced MOUZ has got A on lock, but a little slip-up has resulted in a bomb plant. And a dead MOUZ. Zershan run down. Plenty of time to pick this round up, but it will feel like a micro victory for MOUZ.
Yeah, in that type of an investment, one kill and the bomb going down, you'll take that every day of the week. Defuse will come through. MOUZ will be able to get a rifle in his hands, likely dropped across. This also helps facilitate the Torji AWP if he'd like it. So they're going to go rifles across the board for MOUZ. What's the game plan looking like for Shui?
Let's fucking go. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. It's fun. Smile a little bit more. Have up some task for us, guys. We're ready for smiling. Smile more.
Our first look at the game plan.
There's a little bit of a delay on that. Honestly didn't throw it the first time.
Oof. Playing a wicked game there. Shui's the one to go down first. Hunter ready for his swing.
That was all 5 members of G2 ready to fight mid. It was MOUZ and Nico connected, Modesty windowed, Snacks and Hunter towards short. So everybody was willing to fight for this mid control. The fact that they get the opener, ooh. Miss Molly. Blocked towards B, Hunter's caught out, they're coming in.
That's gonna be a very costly mistake. He mantles straight into Brolan and he provides him with an away in, and Brolan finds another. Snacks back onto Jimmy, bomb will be planted. Snacks has really saved G2. Catches the mid-luck early, and Torji and Brolan piecing together the close.
They don't know he's here.
Big to remove Nico, and you're right, they may overlook Brolan. It's Torji that's been spotted. Oh, what a headshot. He's using that AK like a sniper, a 1-bullet headshot to delete and put it all onto Snacks. He's done so much work already, but it seems that time is against him. And they double peek, they tried to at least, but Brolan, he does open up the B site and he closes it down, a triple kill for the Swede.
With how that one started, it's going to be very frustrating for G2. As I was saying, they got the opening, they could then just set back in towards the sites, try and set up a different look at the defense, but Hunter gets caught completely off guard, and that's the avenue in, so great work from Brolan. He couldn't go luckier in this situation, or more fortunate is probably the better way to frame it. Hunter just giving away an opportunity in. Modesty also aggressive without the rest of his team, not playing together. And you already see the furrowed brow from G2, not able to just run over MOUZ. You're going to have to work hard for this one.
Yeah, the B-bomb site's been elusive for G2. A couple of odd rounds, Dust2 as well, where they departed the site. Now this one, Zershan, he's got Hunter wrapped around his little finger, does it with just a MAC-10. Snacks caught out, they explode the smoke. Nico will try as hard as he might, one shot, maybe a MAC-10, but caught out on the spam from Jimpat.
When there's a little bit of resistance, G2, they're beatable. Slow them in their tracks, don't just let them roll all over you with their momentum. Not snowballing rounds on top of each other, and that is back-to-back for MOUZ. We saw plenty of this saved AWP from Monacy in map number 1. Ten-year difference between the in-game leaders. Shui, the new gen, Snacks, well, relatively new to the in-game leader job. But got the experience.
Oh, experience.
Got the major, got the Golden 5 buff.
Oh yeah, the graphic that came up like first professional match, Snacks had it was over 4,000, 4,500, something crazy. Days since his first professional match. Shui not quite up to that level, but he is the new gen. Flying the flag of Poland, and I'm sure he was watching a VP game or two back in the day. Now up against him in the server, and yeah, Hunter, he is looking frustrated. You have to keep that game face on this quarterfinal, and don't forget, MOUZ a map up. G2's map slipping through the Samurai's fingers, and MOUZ are in touching distance of making a good T-side out of this. Avoid Monacy. That's going to be step 1, because Shui has been brought down by the only saved orb. A safe Deeg for MOUZ. Maybe he can do something with that elsewhere, but Monacy now locking down short.
Yeah, didn't reposition. Holding a similar angle. Hoping that MOUZ will just overstep the mark, hoping he rotates out of position. Nico, MOUZ looking for some space. Jimmy applying a bit of pressure towards B as the bomb has been called back. We're going to have a head-to-head.
No, Nico's been spotted. And MOUZ has missed his first. Torji's not going to let off the gas, just running and gunning his way into the double. Bomb was spotted on the map, and MOUZ feel like they've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, plenty of options available after those 2 kills. That you connect a player and the A player down. Of course, they're on this light investment, but Jimmy's about to get one. Open arms, he'll take that every day of the week. Monacy's AWP was allowed to play first, but that was it.
And they go looking, and they get the answer. The AWP is on B, but that's not going to deter them. No. Yimpat instead goes forward. His legs spotted by m0NESY. Pressure from every angle. Short, now he's getting wrapped upon. They have fan control, but m0NESY down after one more. Yimpat not scared, not shy, delivers the necessary frag to confirm 3 for MOUZ. And Hunter, yeah, what are you going to do? Just a USP.
Might see Taz take timeouts early again. We saw that on Dust2. Hard to justify the rationale, but you imagine when things are going swimmingly, oh, there's a kill. I know where he is now. Just going to peek him, just going to take the fight. Hunter peppered away. Won't be able to get his hands on the AWP. Jimmy will. And MOUZ in the lead. But taking those timeouts, if you know, when things are going so well, when you're winning games 13-1, 13-3, the mood never sours, but when this resistance comes in, you're presented with, well, a new look of the team and some new problems that you have to solve. Oh, and this buy for G2, it's missing the frills. Shotgun for Stacks, MP9 for MOUZ, rifles for the rest. Looks like it has to be magic moments for the individuals of G2. MOUZ are maneuvering across the map very well.
Well, when everything's been sunshine and rainbows, it can feel a bit weird when it starts to be a storm. It's unfamiliar to G2, albeit sent to the lower bracket early, but then they just turned it on. Now resistance is met in this quarterfinal.
I think it was just stunning to see how they dealt with Spirit.
Yeah.
They do head towards B. Stacks was aggressive. He has dropped back into something a little bit more passive. A smoke and a molly to work with. He's being split on. Shui again with some great calling. Path of least resistance. Stacks to be dead.
He's on an island and cut down by Shui.
It has to be a save, Alex.
There's nothing more for them in this round.
They are just being outplayed right now.
Outmaneuvered by Shui. This new kid on the captaincy. Oh, and they're going to make it hurt as well. m0NESY down as well. We'll see that rifle retrieved.
Interesting, because one of the things that Stacks, when we spoke to him the other day during those quarterfinals podcasts, he was bringing the fact that in the Astralis game, oh, they kept coming to help me on B. They thought I needed help on B, meaning his teammates.
Right.
And, well, they've just left him alone on B in that type of a round, and they hedged their bets elsewhere. Maybe he did need some help on B.
Shui. Oh, he did not like the way that sounded. You buy a shotgun against me?
Yeah, bring the attitude. That's what's necessary for MOUZ. They definitely have carried themselves with a confidence, but a breakthrough result like this on the biggest of stages, that's the difference maker. This team, they won back-to-back best-of-5 finals in studio environments. But they dumpstered Vitality 3-0. They dumpstered Spirit, two of the biggest names in Counter-Strike.
In studio environments. And yet when it came to these larger stages, the results weren't there. Haven't been there. Is IEM Cologne 2024 the tipping point?
Giving Nico any comfort. You've seen that a couple of times with the stack nades towards connector.
Oof, m0NESY takes a heavy lick. Oh, connecting onto m0NESY, saved by the corner of the concrete. Nico in jeopardy, has to get away. Pulls the ripcord immediately. Chip down to 50. MOUZ are in no hurry here. Look at the nades they still have, Chad. They are not going for any opening gambit at all. Just spread, see what's available. And now I see a smoke flying towards the connector position.
You can see where the problems could come into play for MOUZ. Brolin could unravel this immediately.
Oh, MOUZ is taking a big scalp there. Taking down Brolin, clearing out the palace, limiting their options. MOUZ have mid.
Nades will come into play now.
Torji, bomb on his back and the AWP in his hands. 45 seconds for MOUZ to try and keep this win streak going on this T side. 4 consecutive so far. G2 took the pistol. And now MOUZ looking to make it 5. A man down, into the A site. Shui leading this team into the A site, and he's about to find trouble. He's about to find m0NESY, who hits him in the side of the head, pierces his ears, and controls the spray for a double. NiKo holds on, it's a double back from him, matching the output of Ilya Osipov, and so 3 for G2 and 4 remaining. The score for MOUZ.
All right, is that the fire starter? That was a good stack, right? It wasn't just one individual. They had to do it as a bit of a unit there, but they made the right call, G2. This fight for MOUZ onto Brolin is going to feel good because it feels like Brolin's been getting the better of MOUZ as we flick towards that second half of play on Dust2. m0NESY and NiKo in combination, make it a 1-round game. Both teams into the buys. 4 AKs for this defense.
NiKo wants some answers mid early, and that flashbang, or rather incendiary, limits the options behind the box. Torji's on high alert for this, and he's not going to be blind! Oh, he's missed it!
NiKo's under pressure, though.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. How's he gotten away with that? The flashbang done enough. Shui was doing the dance, now NiKo, re-aggresses, and he's punished for it.
Yeah, used his smoke aggressively, meant he couldn't extinguish, so under the pump, had the support, but still not enough. Good opener for Shui. Might have to collapse on middle as a unit, but by doing so, MOUZ looking to outmaneuver once more. You can see Snax starting to gravitate. A miss from Hunter.
MOUZ as well, can't close. Messy from everyone. A missed window smoke, not the end of the world. The bomb site once again has been vacated. Snax spotted. Can he get anything done? Hunter can. Oh, and so does Snax. A missed AWP shot from Torji. Problematic now as heads. Oh! And Snax rolls back the years. A one-tap to the AWPer. An impactful triple. Defends his bomb site valiantly.
Looked like they were pipped to the post again there. The maneuver from G2 to deal with his pressure towards middle, it was just exertion. He grabbed another kill, but on the way back in, some missed shots. Another missed AWP shot from Torji. So some wobbles from MOUZ and a save for exertion on the docket. 20 seconds remain, but again, another individual impactful moment for G2. Tally him up.
Yeah, this performance out of Snax is admirable. Will that change the game plan for MOUZ? Last couple of rounds, you feel like the B site's a vulnerability, but now Snax has done that. Do you want to keep knocking on his door?
And what is the conversation going to be with Cyclone right now? Exertion saved the AKs, bought him with a few more nades. Jimmy could buy or drop an AWP. Check this one out again. Thing of beauty from Snax. Last shot on the dropping AWP. Bang. Jimmy's brought in with the AK, a Galil available for Brolin. Torji could be the same, so this is still going to look like a pretty threatening round for MOUZ. There'll be enough util, but will it be a bit more direct? Oh, okay, Jimmy's actually facilitated the AWP. A change of plans last second. Jimmy sells back, buys the AWP, takes the Galil.
So yeah, they will fully invest and, well, back up their AWPer. What is that mini-map telling you, Chad?
No window smoke. m0NESY gets to stay present. The bomb towards Palace again. We saw them do something similar on the pistol round. So B pressure.
Ooh, Flash forces Snax into a defensive
he's
stance.
feeling it, he's feeling it.
You can already see the rotation on its way, and NiKo gets caught out. Brolin, he activates upon the distraction, and it's Jimmy back on, but m0NESY, can he catch Con? Yes, he can onto Shui. He may have saved G2. The bomb sits idle in the A bomb site. Xerxin and Torji disconnected from that. And they have to claw their way back in. Up against the m0NESY that's hitting shots. Maybe this AWP on Torji could be his redemption, their redemption in this 9th round. Hunter spotting. Will Xerxin manage his angles well? Doesn't catch a glimpse of him and exposed and brought low. 25 is all Xerxin has to work with, but the AWP comes out swinging. Finding Snacks is big. It does level us out to a 2-on-2, and that bomb could be picked up. Torji, wait, you firing the shot! Gives m0NESY the green light to peek, and it all falls to Xerxin. Oh, up against an AWP on jungle. Oh, but if you take him down with ease, you make it a little more winnable. Not looking at Hunter. Comes down to a 1v1. That's impact from Hunter. He does recover the AWP for m0NESY. What do you make of that?
Would love to see that from Torji's POV. The fake worked. m0NESY was back in a flash. He was over in towards market, towards B. Then MOUZ gets a kill which slows things down. A very important kill for MOUZ. m0NESY then repositions, is able to get here in time to slow out this A fight. A huge second frag. That shot comes from Torji. You've got to wonder what he's actually spotted in that moment, because you bang on, it gave the chance for m0NESY. Still ropey, MOUZ. They shove all in once more.
Oh man, this is heavy. This is heavy. MOUZ, they believe they can take it with just Tech 9s and a lot of nades. Torji tasked with smoke. It's just MOUZ, but it's MOUZ as your A anchor on Mirage. Not always the most glamorous of positions, but when he's tested, maybe that mechanical prowess he has and possesses can help. With NiKo and MOUZ responsible, here comes MOUZ, and there goes MOUZ, Brolin onto the dirt, and MOUZ run down by Shui. It's Jimmy through. MOUZ are doing it, they've taken the site. A retake discussion. A flash for Hunter to try and hold on to CT. Torji's blind, but he's covered, and Jimmy, what a frag. 2 big impact frags from the Finn. This young gun, a missed shot from m0NESY, and the round is theirs. Chef's kiss from Shui.
Just keeping the pressure on, never giving G2 any free rounds, understanding that it came down to a one-on-one. They forced by back in, a great little A execute. Such heavy leans from G2 towards middle. NiKo unable to assist. He was looking at his teammates' monitor as the smoke and flashes come in. MOUZ completely isolated. m0NESY getting one short, but they'd overrun. And then the skirmish towards CT. The fact that Jimmy still is able to get that kill with the flash work. That's the most important kill once they had cracked in.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Torji's screen was white, but Jimmy quick enough to turn, get anti, and get that crosshair back on the money. I have to say, I really love Shui running down MOUZ there. As soon as Brolin's dead, he's exposed, his position's noted, and Shui does not hesitate. He's charging at him with the Tech 9, hard clear, headshot.
And help, it's just miles away, because the execute, you want to isolate the site, and they did that to perfection.
3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh. Nice! Let's fucking go! Nice! I have a
And fires in the belly. G2, they just took the tactical timeout. Taz on the mic, discussing what they're going to do with this buy. m0NESY into the AWP once more, 11 kills short. Well, playing heavier are G2 towards A. Hunter. They're going to bait him in. He's tucked in towards the backside. NiKo and MOUZ to play first. But a full gamble. Snacks rotating over, looking to read Shui yet again. Awfully quiet. Shui out towards the island in mid. Exertion to play through the underpass. And meanwhile, Jimmy anti. Torji spotting the angle, and Brolin up in his palace. If this is the finish, G2 have made the right call.
But can they hit the right shots? Snacks, a little damage to him.
Bombs rotating back. They're not falling for this.
Not interested whatsoever. There is some uncertainty about this position, though. They haven't been holding it the whole time, and so they will have to be slow about it. In time, they have plenty. Mid-space taken away.
Damage.
Solid nade. Shui on the offense. Can he get through unscathed towards short? This is going to be a pincer.
Yeah, but m0NESY has to worry about Cat as well.
It's a powerful position for an AWPer. MOUZ have an AWP of their own coming from this position. Who goes first? Who moves first? 30 seconds. Oh, m0NESY with a flash in his face! And a flash from his AWP. He gets 2.
Exertion's going to hear the rotation.
And Torji's going to pluck NiKo in rotation. Xerxin, a fumble. The MP9 of MOUZ, upgraded now to an AK, is still not comfortable, but Torji, some combat AWPing could be on the agenda as he catches Snacks. Oh! Another from Torji! Close make it all four. Torji delivers for MOUZ in a trying quarterfinal.
G2 on the back foot, up against the ropes now. Have to dig deep. And financially as well, they are down to pittances. Absolutely nothing to work with. We've got some MP9s, some Deagles, the Util Skimp. Want to tie this up at 6-6 is the best that you can muster going into that halftime break. The question is, could anybody put up resistance against G2 after that lower bracket run? And MOUZ, they're standing tall to the task.
They showed up today to show it can be done. G2, they bleed. And MOUZ suspected so. That's why they turned up in the red tracksuits. Brolin is going to be tested. A resmoke on the palace position so they can isolate this ramp fight. m0NESY to be tested. An MP9 up against MOUZ with everything they desire. Zershan moves first. Draws attention, MOUZ looks away as they activate. Nico will hit the first headshot. It's m0NESY's turn. He does deliver and puts the bomb down on the ground. 54 seconds. MOUZ scramble. G2 run down though. Good work from Zershan. Comes through Con and contributes. Oh, he contributes an awful lot. It could be the round right there. As Hunter's tasked with a 1 versus 3. Now just 2 and Shui low. Will it be Torji to once again convert the round? It's so comfortable for MOUZ and no kit for Hunter. Everything stacked up against him. Torji's even looking a little bit. He's flirting with the idea. And he does make it so. MOUZ have the lead on the half. And G2, they need to resuscitate hope or they are going home to MOUZ in the Lanxess. And here they stand with a lead coming into the second map of this quarterfinal up against what was presented as the indomitable G2. Could this be where they show they don't get lost on the biggest stages? Maybe they have found themselves here in the Lanxess Arena of Cologne. It is a T-side for G2 where they could force the distance, force that inferno. But look at the odds in MOUZ's favor. They are in control. And G2 want to start towards that B site. Snax trying to sell something on A. 4 players on the receiving end of that fake. It's just Zershan here. What can he do with the dual Berettas? He's got him in the air. Just while he's dismounting, brought down after 1. And now that bomb should be going down. Shui's the first responder here, but he might bide his time and wait for the rotate. What is that? A 1-2 punch finds the head twice. Ooh, big shot. Not bad from Jimmy, catches Snax, and now MOUZ has fallen. Jimmy's hitting every shot. He takes on the USP, and m0NESY's palms are sweaty. As they're at the disadvantage, he has to activate with Hunter, and they have both connected. Torji, light on time and not hitting his first shot. Bodes very well for a G2 6th here, brings down Hunter. Time on the side of m0NESY, already a triple kill from the kid.
Just jumps through the window. He's out of there. Job done, m0NESY says. 17 kills in total. Been impactful on the AWP. But is this going to be one of those backpack performances that we thought were a thing of the past for G2?
They need him now, Chad. They need him now.
Exertion delays, and you said a fake into 4. Well, MOUZ were already buying. There were some of the easiest sounds you're going to make if you're Snax. They were already planted, standard, ready to deliver. MOUZ have shown that they do not want to relent in this series. They've tussled with 4 spies. They've lost 3 out of the 4 pistols. But their individuals can take these big swings. Another lean. Another completely empty bomb site, which we saw also falling against the favor of G2. This time round, maybe they're going knocking and nobody's home.
It starts with Snax and Hunter. They make some moves in mid. Smoke connector from under and window from top mid. Jimmy's options now limited. He will just be responsible for this short spot.
Starting to search, so they have these 2 real sharp tools in the G2 shed. Just gonna get past Jimmy. Snax can't.
Yeah, easier said than done. Jimmy's done very well there, and very little damage for him to be concerned about.
You give this one a look now if you're MOUZ.
Most definitely. But Hunter does well to catch Brolan, trying to get towards that B bomb site. Scarpering towards jungle. And Hunter allowed to get away. Shui, loud about this. Tries to catch an element of surprise, but Nico was prepared and delivers the headshot. Is there more for Hunter here?
They're looking for him.
Oh yeah, and they found him. Jumping into his crosshairs. Zershan will best him.
Good amount of damage, looking to save our MOUZ.
Yeah, a couple of exits if Zershan's lucky.
Yeah, it could have been a round where they just had thrown everything away. The fact Jimmy gets 1, Shui can investigate, a chance for them to get back into this. But after Hunter is a nuisance, they spend a lot of time looking for him. I don't need to push the issue anymore. They only lost the SMGs to G2. So still holding on to the AKs, plural, and the Galil. We're all tied up, 7-7. But still threats afoot. G2 now know that there was a scout in the mix that fired off some shots, and the SMG is likely in play. G2 still waiting to catch fire before they look as indomitable and as confident as what we had seen earlier in the tournament. This is them being pushed, being tested, having to work hard, work through the growing pains of a new roster. Continue the strong starts into the halves with the pistols, and these conversions necessary if we do want to go the distance and see Inferno. This time round, MOUZ with the stack. Nico spots the jump. With Snacks almost caught off guard. Goes 1 for 1, but they're going into the remainder of MOUZ.
Yeah, they have got time to pivot back, but letting Nico search, letting him see what he can find. Shui actually just waiting on the other side of that smoke. If you dare jump through. Cut of noise, Hunter searching. Zertian will communicate that. That will be relayed. You can see Jimmy accounting for it, will peek through on this elevated angle. Likely to be overlooked by Hunter. Feels like he's going to go down here. Multiple players, gives it a go to Shui. Hunter's keeping so many players busy. He should go down. How is he not dead? The immortal Hunter. Everyone wants it. Finally, Jimmy brings him down.
Ever elusive. Snacks and Hunter making the space towards middle and short again, and the other three setting themselves up for a B finish. Just sowing the seeds of doubt. Sprawling across the rest of the map, and the rotation came in once more, just leaving poor Shui with that Zeus. Feels like similar rounds in back-to-back fashion.
Not far off, not close enough. And that Zeus now finds itself in enemy hands. I don't think that's going to stick around. That might find itself on the floor at T-Sport.
I don't know, it is MOUZ.
Oh, it is MOUZ. That's a good point. And MOUZ, careful, nearly losing his rifle there. The scout from Torji spotted. And yeah, we do lose MOUZ. Little 1-2 punch there. Zertian's going to finish off and force a rebuy onto the Guatemalan.
All right, well, let's see if that has any ramifications. G2 would have to lose that one before we can start questioning just how much pressure that applied to the economy. The threat is there.
Still a bit terrifying when you see a CT running at you with the stun gun.
All right, guns out for MOUZ. Been successful in putting a halt to G2. Can they do it on the first real buy? Pack roll heavy towards middle from G2. 4 players bounding out into action.
Clear on the smoke, replace and replenish on mid-window. MOUZ, this is where the T side, this is where you look to him. As a new asset, a new weapon. Flash, not going to be peeked off. Zertian picks his window. He has been unable to provide. Worried about the push, but it's Shui doing all of the heavy lifting from Connector. Zertian will bring down the AWPer. A missed shot from MOUZ goes punished. And it finds Hunter in a very troubled waters. Now, recovering the bomb is the first step, and he'll get that one uncontested. Ooh, Torji just looked away. Might be mantling up, but maybe a window.
A big gap that he's just found himself through. 50 seconds. Not sure where Exertion's gotten off to. Big timing on this.
Oh, yeah, he had his opportunity. Now, I'm afraid he's caught out with a knife in his hands. Knife to a gunfight. On the 16th round of the second map of this quarterfinal, we find ourselves tied up.
And a very serious looking Taz there, understandably so. We've had some luck here today.
I think the other guy used all that luck. Best gun in the game, congrats.
Give that one to JL. Sure, he's watching right now. Winner of this to take on Na'Vi tomorrow in the semi-final. Saul versus Vitality out first. Na'Vi versus, well, we'll find out.
Yeah, MOUZ trying to put a strong case down for to be them, but...
This is a tough round. Look at the type of investment you see for G2. Look how limited the utility is. They use one towards connector early, one towards window. As far as smokes are concerned, we're just working with one flash.
MOUZ won similar rounds on Dust2. And this time it's Zertian to take the head of Hunter, a perfect read of the play. Catches the walkout con. Shui goes investigating. Nico is starting to get on the warpath. And he's peeked. Torji peeks into Nico at the perfect moment. A clear of the smoke. Snacks could have been exposed, but instead overlooked. Now is his opportunity, but he lets it go. Hoping he can bring down the AWPer. MOUZ has done well there. On to Shui. Will Torji have a look? He will! And Snacks has brought down another. Somehow, it's G2 with a man advantage. MOUZ onto Zertian. Brolin with it all to do. They know he's still alive. He's got to be here somewhere. That's what they're saying. And they got 30 seconds. Jimmy scarpers through CT. MOUZ considering ramp. MOUZ considering Palace. timing everything on this push from Brawler, and he's managed to activate at the perfect moment in unison with Jimmy, and MOUZ has got a chance, a small chance denied as Jimmy comes up clutch.
Getting so tricky with it. Fake plant, just giving him a chance, allowing that rotation to play in. MOUZ silenced G2. That type of a buy working with nothing. The individuals stand tall for G2 to battle into this round after a great little opener there from Exertion. But that's all it feels like G2 has, individuals to pop off the only way through, and MOUZ are matching them blow for blow, showing that they are a better team, and there's some MOUZ frustrations. We haven't seen that in the G2 jersey yet.
We talked about confidence, but it does wane when you feel like you're not closing rounds. You should have, you could have. There's a disconnect between who you told yourself you are and what you're currently presenting. Brolin has been chipped away at. It's Deagles, it's a P250 and Glocks. And this is for 10, Chad. This would put MOUZ 3 rounds away from a semi-final in the Lanxess.
And they played overall better CS. The T side on Dust2 was fantastic. We were praising G2 throughout the lower bracket run for always flashing for each other and things looking very cohesive. Well, right now, even with opening kills going in their favor, they're still having a tough time walking around the map, hoping the individuals are the solution.
Jimmy's had a great first quarter final here in Cologne, and Torji racks up some extra cash to splash. That'll be great for the finances and the confidence, as this has gone nowhere fast for G2.
Yeah, coming back into games is a whole different beast. Running with that momentum, rolling over your opponent, keeping them at more than, it's a country mile. They were lapping these teams. Right now, they're having to work hard. And G2, it just doesn't feel like there's enough solutions, enough answers for what Shui and the boys at MOUZ are bringing. We touched on it before, earlier in the year, the studio events, EPL, Bet Boom, Best of 5 finals, 3-0 against the likes of Vitality and Spirit.
Big names.
Yeah, just rolling all over them. MOUZ are a team who have, well, definitely been more than on the radar. I think at one point in the year, they were ranked #1 in the world. But it's going into Dallas, they took time off. They dropped very early. It was a limp finish to the season. Every time they make it into the playoffs of these big events, they go missing. But right now they are in control. They are looking like the better team. And as you mentioned, they're only 3 rounds away from finding themselves in a semi-finals against Na'Vi.
There's 2 things happening simultaneously here. Will MOUZ be able to run this home? To shake off that bad juju of big games in front of the biggest crowds. Look no further than Lanxess Arena for that. But also showing that G2 can and look fallible. Beatable. Forcing G2 into the back foot here. The 19th round, will it be the 11th for MOUZ? A run of 3 so far for their CT side, in consecutive fashion. Shui goes looking, monitoring the potential gap between the 2 con smokes.
Torji's set up for success. There's only 1 smoke. It would need to either be deployed towards Ticket to deal with Torji, so he has to mantle. And if they don't, it's open season.
Snacks plays the fade. And the young gun bests the old school. It's Snacks down. Torji set up indeed. Finding MOUZ, and look at them go! MOUZ send G2 back to spawn empty-handed. Nico can't do a thing!
But if you're MOUZ there, you're under no pressure. The fights come connected, they win it. All right, at this point, there's no smoke CT, you don't have the util. Torji, a flash comes over. He's sitting pretty, he's perfectly placed. And now they're on the pistols, MOUZ. This is what we want to see. This is the team we know and love.
We know they're capable. And surely They were inevitable. Bringing their game to IEM Cologne and showing G2 they have gaps. In the smoke, Snax gives it a go. He loves to play around the smoke, but so does Zertian. And he's found the headshots. These pistols, once again, just collapse. Oh, but MOUZ has found one lovely headshot. A second is magnificent, but with 43 points of health, he's gonna be going down. Torgy just runs at him. Confidence oozing out of every pore. He's got 20 frags and 8 deaths. He feels like he can do no wrong right now. They are plugged in, zoned in.
And this T-side for G2, not a single rifle round pistol. Conversions against the forces, but once the guns come out, MOUZ put an end to the silly business. They stand up, they shut down this momentum that G2 was running with. They're not the same team today.
At the hands of MOUZ, at the fingertips of these 5 names, stands the opportunity to end it with 6 rounds straight. To do what Spirit couldn't. Four opportunities, but they could take it right here, right now. Shui playing dangerous game.
But look at these rounds from G2, it's all just grouped up. It was either mid-control with Snax and Hunter and the other 3 on the other side of the map. Now it's all 5.
And they will go looking for answers.
MOUZ are giving them the space. Oh, that smoke could be a little bit of a problem.
A little scary. 50 seconds, it could be the last round G2 play in Cologne.
The reigning champs.
Becoming a bit time sensitive now.
Been given nothing.
Now they have to take everything. MOUZ under pressure is Brolan. Burnt into the fight, but he still delivers one. More than he was worth as Torgy's dig onto Nico. Zertian holding firm. MOUZ gone, and MOUZ have taken it. Big game, and they deliver their best in front of tens of thousands.
That's gotta feel damn good for MOUZ. Average age of 21. Last time MOUZ were on the stage, Torgy was the only individual